Tim, Coach Knowles had said, early in camp that he had some concerns about cornerback depth. Sounds like guys are getting healthy now. Just where do you feel the cornerback depth is right now?
We're good. I feel we'll be at full strength, man. We should be good to go September 3rd. So guys are back. Guys are starting to roll. So I feel good about it.
When you only have 6 scholarship cornerbacks, is there a concern there long term about what could happen if there are any injuries?
No, we'll be fine. 'Cause we always dual teach and things like that. So I think we'll be fine. We'll be able to work through it, but there's really no concern with that.
Coach, can you get a little closer to the mic?
Yeah.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.
Coach, you have a bunch of guys who have different backgrounds, different experiences, some more experienced than others. When you look at this, the pure talent that's on this roster, is it kind of just like one of those things where your job gets a little bit easier if these guys can develop and kind of reach their potential? When you're just dealing with that natural talent, what's that like?
Oh, it's great, and that's my job is develop guys. They have the skill set, they have the work ethic, they have the passion to play the game. So now we just teach them the little things: technique, work ethic, how to play the game, understanding of the game. That's fun to work with guys that love to play.
Right. It sounds like JK got a chance to get a lot of extra reps as you guys were dealing with maybe come along a little bit more than maybe he was a couple of weeks ago. Where have you seen him kind of grow?
He's had a tremendous growth time in this last couple of weeks. Taking a lot of reps, learning the game. And the more reps you take, the more experience you get with it. Nothing like the live action. So he's able to take a big step forward. He's doing a great job. He loves to play the game. He's tough. He's passionate about it. He's a willing learner, and he's a great dude.
As you step back into the recruiting part of this, the first time in over a decade, what are you looking for in a corner? And how quickly do you know that guy has it, regardless of what age he is?
Mentality. You look for a certain kind of competitive, nature. Guys that love to compete, guys that love to play the game, passion to play, toughness, those things. And the technical part and all those things, you can refine that. The guy that loves to compete and has good toughness, you can mold guys and a passion for the game.
Can you see that early?
Yeah, you can find out that early. That jumps out at guys. You know what I mean? It don't take long to find out who loves to play the game of football.
Tim, when you look at Cameron Martinez, a guy who we all thought was going to be a safety, now seems to be getting a look at cornerback. What makes him an intriguing prospect? Intriguing guy, I believe, not just for Perry, but for you as well.
There's a multi-skill set. He's a guy that's smart. He has cover skills. He can run. He can flip his hips. He's very athletic. And when you look with a guy like that, when he has those things, you make it be interchangeable for you. Creates depth.
How much is he working at corner versus safety now?
He just moves around. Like I said, we move guys around a lot with that stuff like that. But he's playing the nickel position. But we work guys around because we just have to be ready for everything. Man.
I know Jansen's been cross-training some too. Just what have you seen from him in his development?
Good toughness, long, can run, has length, competitive. And like you said, when you have those stuff, you can mold guys into being good football players.
When you look at Denzel Burke's skill set, he really caught on soon. What is it about him that kind of was transcendent, that made him transcendent from the beginning? That sometimes takes years for people to come.
Very competitive, and he tries to detail his body of work. He tries to fix issues. He takes coaching really well. He's serious about the game. Practice is serious for him, and he's dialed in and in tune to all the little things. So when you get that at the point, it becomes natural for you. You know what I mean? So he's a guy that's a great competitor, and he's really dialed in to playing this football game.
How much of him, this team that you watched last year at all, to see a true freshman starting at corner? What it's like. Did you see any of it last year? And when you found out that you have this true freshman starting at corner at Ohio State, what did you think?
Well, obviously he had to have a skill set. It's big-time football, so you have to have a skill set. So again, like I said, you go watch him. He's a competitive guy. He's passionate about playing the game, man. You know what I mean? So when it's really important to you, you do all the little things to keep getting better, and that's what he's done since I've been here. He's gotten better and better. He's worked at it. He can take the coaching. He can make the corrections, and he loves to play, man.
Where is he better?
In the technical part of it. He's dialed in technique-wise, and then understanding the game. He really works on understanding the game. So, when you put all that stuff together, you start to see the overall play improve.
How much do you guys talk about understanding the game and the route tree rather than just manning up and defending?
all the time. It's about understanding. It's about football knowledge. It's about football IQ. You see the offenses these days are very sophisticated. They do a lot of stuff. You have to be able to play the game upstairs. So we have to be able to understand the game of football and understand situational football.
I know that Jake Seibert's been taking some practice reps at corner. What made you think that he could play that position, and what's his development been like?
Well, again, like I said, he's been working over there. Guy is smart, competes. He's providing some depth back there. Like I said, he just moved over there, so he's still learning. He's still learning a lot of it. But like I said, when you're passionate about doing it and you love to do it, man, you have a chance to get better every day, and that's what he's doing.
What were your initial impressions of Jordan Hancock when you first got a chance to see him?
Very, very good athlete and very cerebral. Again, like when you understand the game and you work at learning the game becomes easier for you. You know what I mean? So he's very athletic. He's long. He has great football instincts, great football IQ. And again, he really works at understanding the game. The more we understand the game, the more we'll be able to make plays when the time comes.
Is his maybe most guys who are 19, 20 years old?
Yeah, I mean, he really works at it. You know what I mean? Those guys, he's a film junkie, man. I mean, he's really on it, and he's studying, and like I said, he has an innate ability to feel the game.
Tim, maybe you were asked this before, and if you were, I apologize, but has there been a learning curve of sorts going from the NFL into Jim's system? Is there any difference, or has it been?
No, it's been good for me. It's a smooth transition with it. Football. Football's football. So it's good. Great system. Love it. But it's been a smooth transition for me.
Have you been surprised at all about the level of talent at this level, coming from the highest level, to see like what Ohio State has? Like, were you expecting a bigger drop off? Like, was it exactly what you expected? I mean,
kind of what I expected. I played here, former player, so I know the talent level that they have here, and have a chance at the top every year. Guys get drafted here all the time. So I expected the talent to be about what it was. Guys can play. So it's fun to be a part of it.
When was the last time you were here on Ohio State campus? Like from back in the day?
Oh, I'm back here all the time. I'm back here every year.
So it wasn't like a huge jump when you saw some of the changes actually on campus when you were?
No, because I come back, I always came back and was around the program, and then when I was in the league, I was always come back to the pro days. I was here about the pro days. So I would be back here seeing the guys. Worked out a lot of former DBs that's in the NFL now. Worked them out the past few years here at pro day.
Does it kind of feel maybe a little weird though to know that you're back here a little more permanently than just on a visit or two?
Feels good.
I bet.
What did Von Bell have to say to the guys? I saw he was here. If you hadn't been asked that, what did he have to say to the guys?
I just talk to the guys about the importance of hard work, the importance of film study and dedication, and taking care of your business and being a pro. And it starts now with all the little things, and that transcends into the next level. So that's what the message was. Don't start when you get there. You got to start now, developing the little things that'll prepare you for the next level.
Thanks, Coach.